From the city of Lakes, Minnesota, I'm Blake Suniga, courtside with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We're ready to call the action tonight.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
Got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Pass to Collier. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark with it. Outside Howard. The three is up.
Yes, what an assist from Clark.
Well, that's the decisiveness you need to have on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Howard doesn't really second-guess her shot attempts.
Smith outside. Collier. Over Mitchell. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Now here's Mitchell. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Clark can't get it to go.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
A player who can get creative offensively, let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Back to Clark. The three. Drills the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Collier. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
And Collier sells it so well. The defense has to be mindful of the dangerous pump fake.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. In the LYNX, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
She's perfect from the line this time.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Napheesa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Napheesa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
Williams. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Collier. That shot off.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Boston, covered by Smith. Back to Clark. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lynx. Now McBride. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Collier. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Here's Clark. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's Collier with the rebound. The Lynx leading. Inside. Tries it from 9. And too long on the shot.
She operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by McBride. Pass to Boston. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. And will shoot 2 at the line.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
And she makes the first.
In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
And I like Jordan Canada. You know, she's a little smaller at 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Outside Williams. Smith outside. McBride up top. Fires from deep.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Mitchell outside to the inside. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Right outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Smith. Collier. The kick out to Williams.
Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Mitchell outside. Puts one up from 19. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Pass to Smith. To the middle. Here's Collier. And the layup's good off the glass.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And here is Mitchell. Clark. She's guarded by Williams.
Now here's Cunningham.
Clark with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
Now the Lynx with it. Now here's Collier. 8 points for her. Carlton.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Collier. Over Howard. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Now here's Clark. She's got 6.
Cunningham.
Now here's Mitchell. McBride covering. And here's Clark.
Boston outside.
Over Smith. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Here's Collier. She's got 10. McBride outside. Pass to Williams. The screen by Collier. Shot clock at 6. And here's Carlton.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
A chance here to retake the lead.
Showing that intensity in these last few minutes.
Here's Mitchell. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Pass to Carlton. Screen by Smith. For 3. The three-pointer is on target. Mitchell with it. Clark outside.
Boston sets a screen.
8 feet out. And the bucket is good from Clark in deep.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Pass to Carlton. The 3-ball. The Fever pull it in.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Clark. She's got 8. And the 3-ball is good.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Minnesota trailing. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Collier. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
And watch out. Once Collier finds her rhythm, she's lethal. Have to appreciate her aggressive attitude.
Mitchell a screen.
Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. That's on Kayla McBride.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing the foul.
No good on the free throw.
And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh yeah, with how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
And the second free throw, good.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
Pass to Samuelson. Heidemann. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Collier. Off the mark there with the 3. Inside. Here's Turner. Up again. And another shot. And she sinks the layup.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
Samuelson outside. Pass to Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Samuelson.
6 to shoot. Here's Collier.
She's guarded by Dantas.
And the basket is good.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Now here's Turner.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot.
Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turner plays with confidence and composure.
It's her first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so she splits the free throws. Shepard with it, and it's Dantas picking her up.
And guys, we've heard so much about Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
The Fever leading. Bonner outside. Dantas outside. Past the hole. Now here's Clark.
And Peely pulls it down.
Credit to D there. Got her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Shepard. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
To the middle. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Right outside. From deep three-point range. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Fever on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's the Fever with the ball. 3-point lead. Up top, Bonner. Minnesota grabs the miss. Outside Miller. Pass to Shepard. Six on the shot clock.
And here's Heidemann.
Puts up the 3. That's a miss. She's made one and missed one. Clark left side. Bonner outside. Hull with the ball. From deep. Drops in the tray.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Pass to Miller. And here's Peely.
She's guarded by Dantas. McBride with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Turner grabs the board. Now here's Clark.
Peely defending.
To the inside. Turner.
Yes, what an assist from Clark.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet knee pass.
Outside Miller. Heidemann.
To the paint.
Here's Peely.
And she finishes nicely on the layup.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bonner outside. Back to Clark. Tries it from the top of the key. And another basket for Indiana.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Dantas.
They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Clock at 4.
And Clark gets the 3.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting,
As she should.
Timeout.
Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And the Fever making a change here. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Shepard. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Wallace.
Bonner.
Miller defending.
Pass to Clark. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Dewana Bonner with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Miller with it.
Bonner defending. McBride outside. Takes the 3.
Hole with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Now here's Bonner. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Pass to Hole.
Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Here's Peely. Up top, Miller.
Bonner defending.
Shepard the screen.
Here's Heidemann. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Dewana Bonner on the wing. Pass to Wallace.
Now Bonner launches a 3. It's not going to go for her. Now McBride to the inside. Shepard, good.
A team-oriented leader with a passion for making others better. McBride is simply a fantastic teammate.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Now here's Miller.
Bonner defending. With the floater, it's laid up and in by Miller.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
And here's Indiana.
They've led by as many as 14 points.
Pass to Wallace.
Dantas. Bonner with it.
Miller defending.
And the lead is down inside single digits.
Oh, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
The Fever with the lead. And here's Clark. She's got 19. Big by Hole. There's the 3.
Clark can't get it to go.
And here are the Lynx now. Pass to Heidemann. There's a screen by McBride. that one's good. Heidemann. They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Back to Clark. Here's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Heidemann. 6 points for her.
Pass to Miller.
Shoots a three. Rebounded by the Fever.
Now here's Wallace.
Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Playing unselfish basketball, Wallace knows better than to just hold on to it.
Shepard the screen. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Clark. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6. Cranes the three-pointer.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Wallace.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Clark. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Miller with it.
Bonner defending. Right outside.
Diamond Miller for three.
Another three for Minnesota.
This is a shot that Miller is still developing, but it looked pretty smooth that time.
Pass to Wallace.
Here's Bonner. Puts up a three.
Miller grabs the miss.
Drive by Caleb McBride. The rebound by Dantas. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
She put on a rebounding clinic right there, and I hope some people were taking notes. Boxed out strong and went right up for it.
Here's Heidemann. She's got 6. Pass to Shepard. Shoots over Dantas. Rebounded by the Fever.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Clark with it. Fires for three. The shot, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now Heidemann. She's covered by Clark. From deep. And that one's good. Heidemann. Here's Clark. 28 points for her. Bonner outside for three.
And Clark gets the three.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
Miller.
Bonner defending.
Pass to Peely.
Right outside.
And shots good by Peely.
Catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Wallace.
McBride covering. Dantas the screen. Teardrop shot.
Wallace. Shot is good.
Minnesota trailing.
Outside Miller.
Expanding her range. The rebound by Dantas. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Now here's Wallace.
McBride covering.
Clark outside. Offensive rebound.
Goes back up. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
McBride outside.
Up top, Miller.
Launches it. And we finish play. The Fever on top, up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin-Clark.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's McBride. Tries the spin move. Back to Collier. Carlton sinks the triple.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Now here's Williams. Down low. Inside. Carlton shot is off.
Terrific D. That's how to protect the rim.
Mitchell right side. And that's collected by Kayla McBride. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Smith, guarded by Howard. Pass to Collier. Rebounded by the Fever.
Outside Cunningham.
Down low.
Here's Boston.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Smith outside. Pass to Collier. Williams. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. The floater. The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
It takes a lot of focus to score while getting fouled. Courtney Williams with 100% attention on scoring. It's her main goal every trip down the court.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Now here's Clark. She's got 39. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That's on Courtney Williams.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn them at the line.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
And so she makes both from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now Carlton. 6 points for her. To the middle.
The shot by Collier, no good. Cunningham with it. Smith is there.
The shot by Cunningham, no good. Now the Lynx with it. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Collier. Nafisa Collier draws the double team. Right outside. Back to Collier. This one for 3. Gets that one through the hole. Makes her 7 for 13 this game.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
Now here's Mitchell. McBride covering. Mitchell left side. Pass to Howard. Back to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
She didn't hesitate to take it right up against a much bigger defender.
And you gotta like that fearless, aggressive attitude.
I just love it, Brian.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Williams. She's covered by Clark. Williams can't get it to go.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. From past the arc. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Right outside. Pass to Carlton. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. So it's Indiana now. Clark outside. It's hauled in by Williams. Here's Minnesota. Trailing by 13. Smith outside. Pass to Collier. Lets the floater go, and she lays it in.
Fantastic floater from Collier. Once you get inside that 10-foot mark, the teardrop is a great shot to use.
Clark outside. Now here's Mitchell. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. Just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. Took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing 3rd in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
That one's off.
The prototypical big for today's game. Smith can beat you inside and outside.
And she sinks the second. And here is Mitchell. She's got 10. Clark outside. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. The tray. And that's good. Sophie Cunningham for 3.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Outside Williams. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Mitchell. And here's Clark. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Collier inside. He's against Bonner. Collier, that's good.
The defense cannot forget about her like that. If you do, she will light you up.
Mitchell outside. Clark outside. Rebound by the LYNX.
She is frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to Collier. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that pick, it works like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Williams. Mitchell outside. Wide open. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And Kelsey Mitchell is a gunner, someone who enjoys trying her luck from way outside the arc.
Pass to Shepard. To the inside. Unloads from 9. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Back to Clark.
A basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Pass to Williams. Back to Collier. No one near her. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
but he got away with a major lapse there.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell, covered by Smith.
Down low. Here's Bonner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Once Bonner gets inside, it's already too late. She takes advantage of opportunities around the basket.
Now here's Williams. She's got 6. Collier outside. To the middle.
Smith.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Tremendous read by Collier, working the pick and roll to perfection.
And here's Indiana. Pass to Boston. Here's Clark.
She's guarded by Williams.
Back to Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Clark. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Collier. She's covered by Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Collier inside.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here's Bonner. She's guarded closely. Shoots from the top of the key. She buries it.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Here's Heidemann. 9 points in the game. Nafisa Collier for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass the hole. Mitchell. Now Colson. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Pass to Samuelson. Heidemann.
Back to Samuelson.
Stolen by Bonner. They're moving it up. Here's Colson.
They get it back.
Inside, here's Mitchell. Oh, the rejection by Diamond Miller. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell outside. Puts it up from 12. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Collier outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Fever on top, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
Here's Miller. Pass to Shepard. Heidemann. Shepard, the screen.
She tries for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Bonner.
Caitlin-Clark with the three.
That's in, coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Miller.
Bonner defending. Pass to Heidemann. Now McBride.
Outside Miller.
Here's Shepard. On the wing, Taylor McBride. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Clark outside. Pass to Bonner. Fires the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
I like the assertive approach there. Bonner wasting no time shooting off the pass.
And here's McBride. She's covered by Clark. 13 feet out. McBride misses.
Misfires again, and the ball simply refuses to cooperate with her.
Clark, that one's good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Pass to McBride.
Miller.
Shoots over Bonner.
Miller can't get it to go.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
And here's Colson. Clark. And another three for Indiana.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's McBride.
Healy with the screen.
Diamond Miller for three. And the Lynx miss again.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Now that's a quick bucket. She's very solid in transition.
Well, she does love the chance to get out and run.
Pass to Colson. Dantas the screen. Picked off midair. And the Lynx pushing it up now. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. It's good from long range.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Two shots next.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jessica Shepard.
At the line for the away team, Damiris Dantas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
At the free throw line, Dantas is one of the better shooting bigs, so you have to be smart when defending her.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. This Lynx squad struggling. Right outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Heidemann from beyond the arc.
Offensive board.
Yep, count it.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Bonner. Clark Clark outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Now Heidemann. Outside Miller.
To the paint.
Williams. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Pass to Colson.
Cunningham sets a screen.
11 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Really smart. Draw the defender out to the perimeter because inside there's just too much size for her to be effective.
Exactly. You know, if she finds her spot on the perimeter and doesn't force things, her outside shot is going to be hard to block no matter who is on her.
Now here's McBride to the inside. Shepard. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Personal foul.
A skilled big with a creative touch. Defenders sure have their hands full with Shepard.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Doesn't get the second. Mitchell outside. And they double up Kelsey Mitchell. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And here are the Lynx now. It's an 18-point game. Pass to McBride. From downtown, gets it to go from downtown.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Cunningham.
Three-pointer. Bonner outside.
Boston sets a screen.
No good on the three.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Shepard, good.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
Indiana again missing.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Collier.
Dewana Bonner with the block.
Perfect read from Bonner there. Getting in the right spot to come up with the rejection.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
I mean, her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college. She was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
First free throw is good. And that's good as she hits both shots. So it's Indiana now. 22 was their biggest lead. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. 5 to shoot. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
That's too much space to give a shooter like her. She works hard to get that space, but the defenders have to work harder.
Smith outside. Down low. Here's Collier. Good D by Natasha Howard. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Mitchell. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest, and she's only taken 13 shots to get there. Now here's Williams. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Collier. It's good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Rebound, Kayla McBride. Pass to Collier. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That's foul number 2 for her.
Tough call there and a tough break for the D.
But I don't have a problem with the call, Tim. She looked like she was still sliding in there.
Smith with it. Pass to McBride. Out for the right wing. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Smith with it. Carlton. She's covered by Cunningham. And it's Collier missing. Pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by McBride. Outside Williams. A shot by Collier, no good. And it's the Fever on the break. Mitchell outside. Pass to Cunningham. Boston. Back to Cunningham. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up on her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
All right, let's get another
And here are the Lynx now, trailing by 17. And here's Williams, right outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. And the Lynx miss again.
And here's Indiana.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. The 3. Rebound by the Lynx. Here's Williams. Smith outside. Collier with it.
She's covered by Cunningham.
And that one's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the three.
Yes, what an assist from CaitlinClark.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Smith with it. She's guarded by Boston. And it's Collier missing.
Clark outside.
And Carlton pulls it down. Pass to Collier.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Fourth team
It's
foul.
on Aaliyah Boston.
Great effort getting to the line from Collier. Part of what makes her so good, she can battle inside and hit those outside shots.
And the first one falls for her. And she makes both free throws. Here's Colson. Pass to Mitchell. Now Bonner. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Bonner. Colson. And another three for Indiana.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Here's Heidemann. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Collier. There's the three. So it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.